Hazel's Last Breath by Fangirl Until You Drop. Frank. They were doing amazing against Gaea, at first, but then things started to go all wrong. Monsters were storming everywhere, attacking the Seven. The group of demigods was already getting weaker with each monster, but the monsters continued to come. Piper had a long gash on her arm that was still bleeding. Jason got stabbed in the thigh, and Annabeth was knocked unconscious. She was lying behind Percy, who was more worried about protecting her than himself. He heard the scream before he even knew what had happened. He turned around just in time to see a giant stab Hazel right in the heart. Frank started screaming, though his voice sounded far away. He ran toward her, tears streaming down his grimy face. Her breathing was shallow, and right then he knew she was going to die. There was not enough time to get her back to the ship, and they did not have any ambrosia or nectar with them. He looked into her eyes, those beautiful golden eyes that he had fallen in love with as soon as he saw them. She saw he was crying and wiped away some of his tears, but they continued to flow freely.
Hey, don't worry. Everything is going to be all right. I am not going to die, and you know it.
He could tell she was lying. Even he was not that stupid. She started gasping for air, and he knew she did not have long. "I love you," he said, pouring so much emotion into those 3 words. "I always have, and I will never stop."
"I love you too,"
she gasped. Her eyes slowly started closing. "No, Hazel, please stay with me. I need you," he cried. Her eyes closed, and immediately she stopped breathing. Hazel Levesque had died, right in the arms of her lover, Frank Zhang. Frank didn't care if they won the war anymore. He lost Hazel, and that was all that mattered.